Hello everyone, my name is Piotr Kudrys. Today I will show you the biggest changes that will appear in 2.3 version. So let's start with the basics. So let's go to the device tab, and here you can see that we add security status. This may be useful, especially if some of devices could be compromised. You'll be able to find it pretty fast. So this might be important for many of our administrators. The next one will be in reports. Here we add two things. First of all, we add the new format of our report, so you can now create report in a PDF file. So this may be useful. You can of course change the orientation depending on what amount of data you want to display. And of course we add templates. So you can choose one of our predefined reports, or of course you can create your own as always. So this is the second change. The next one, we will go to the apps and we will find Outlook. Here it is. And the next change was in configuration. So if you want to change the application configuration, you'll see that we update it. So now it looks much better. The user interface is much easier and simpler to use. And I guess you'll love it. The next one will be ability to copy group. So for example, if you want to create another group which is very similar to one you have already, you can just choose the group and copy it. So this may be very useful if you want to create a large amount of configurations in a short time. So this will be useful. The second one is of course in the policy, so you can copy the policy as well. If you create one policy for one group, and for example you want to create another very similar for very similar group, so this may be the tool that you want to use. So just copy that group and that's it. The next one will be new QR codes. So as you, I guess, remember, in our previous release, we present so-called big QR code for mobile devices. So you was able to enroll a mobile device from the welcome screen. So this was very useful, but this was activation generated just per user per device. So this is not very useful, especially if you want to enroll a lot of devices without the users. So if you want to enroll a device now, you can use one of these two QR codes. So if you have a device with Android 7 and later, you can of course enroll it from the welcome screen. This QR code won't direct you to any particular user. You can just set the device as the device owner profile as work managed device. So this may be useful. And also on Android 10, there is a possibility to enroll in very similar way work profile. So there is a big QR code for that as well. The next one will be in profiles. So if we go to our geofencing, this might be useful for many of users as well, because we add support for profiles in geofencing. So for example, if you set zone, you can also assign profiles. Before that, you was of course were able to assign policy, log device, wipe device, or wipe company data. Now you can also assign the profiles. So for example, if you want to deliver business documents, business contacts, deliver hotspots when the employee is on inside the business zone, you can do it. It's very simple, very easy to use. And the next one will be related to applications as well. So as you see now, you can find application version inside our console. Of course, this is the latest version available in Google Play Store or App Store. And we also add very similar look inside device. So if we go, for example, to applications, you will see the version here as well. So of course, if you want to keep all applications up to date, or if you have some, for example, applications from file, this may be useful for many users as well, to just check and monitor what version of application they use and what is the latest one. And the next one, and in fact final thing that I want to show you, is that we can enroll Windows 10 device. It's nothing new, but now you can also enroll, for example, laptops, desktops into our solution. We, of course, as you see, have the basic information about that device. We can, of course, perform some quick actions, and we can, of course, manage through the policy. At this moment, this is very basic management, basic capability, so we are quite limited so far, but we are still working to provide much more features into the Windows 10 devices. So this may be very useful. Also, for example, in 2.4, we'll be able to manage the BitLocker inside the Windows device. So this will be very important as well. And I guess that's all for 2.3 version. Of course, these aren't all the changes that we made. There is huge changes done already. But still, all details you can find, of course, always on our changelog. And that's it for now. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.